Hello Pisces, what is up? It's your girl just Jazzy, and I'm here just to deliver another message for you to help you heal and come into your higher self along your journey. As I've been telling everybody else, like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know how it resonated. It may or may not resonate for you. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine. No need to try to make it. If it doesn't, we don't need you tripping over nothing, all right, if the shoe don't fit. So, with that said, yeah, I've just been going through my own challenges, so it's been very hard for me to be consistent, but things are changing in my life, and a lot of positive changes actually, with my career, with my businesses. Things are expanding, things are growing, and I finally have more help in my businesses, so that will allow me to be with you guys more, and I'm excited about that. But to keep me motivated and keep me going while I am dealing with the things that I deal with as a mom, as an entrepreneur, business owner, girlfriend, spouse, whatever, all the responsibilities that I have, to keep me motivated, just go ahead and interact with me as much as you can, comment, let me know if this resonates for you. I love hearing y'all's stories. I love interacting with you guys in the comments and just getting to know you guys. It's been great. Definitely subscribe. Okay, so you guys are taking some time to yourself, looks like, because it's giving like wanting to call in what makes you really happy in your life. I see the Hermit, I see the Nine of Cups, I see also the Page of Cups. So somebody could be making like a romantic offer. It could be like a very small offer though. It's very sweet. The Page is like very mature, still learning, still growing, very childish like energy, but they want to offer love. Okay, so as I said, take it how it resonates, flip the roles as you need to, reverse it. Empress is here. That is Libra energy. That's Taurus energy. The Empress is somebody who knows that they don't have to chase, because when they're in their Empress energy, things just attract themselves to that Empress. No, Sable, you may not jump up here. Look, she's gonna try it anyway. Ow. My cat. Okay, some of you guys have somebody who just kind of wants to, you or somebody could just want to be close to you. It might not be right. It might not be the right timing. Something about my cat trying to jump up here. I feel like it's kind of like a message there. Anyway, what is the past energy for Pisces? What is the past energy for Pisces? The Star card. You might have been wishing about something. Might have been trying to heal. Okay. What is the present energy for Pisces? I've been doing much better. I've been keeping these readings kind of short. Fire signs got a little long-winded. Okay. Present energy is defense mode. It fell on the floor, so that might be something that you're feeling internally and not really trying to let it show outwardly. Something could be happening where you're having to like defend yourself or have your guard up. That is, let's see, we got the Lovers underneath, we got the King of Swords. Yeah, there's some kind of divine union. I see moving away to calmer waters. Taking a leap of faith, coming out of your head with things, and realizing that this is self-imposed, whatever this is. I see stability, being more comfortable with yourself, focusing on your businesses, your coins, your work, and learning to have integrity, or just having integrity, demanding that people stick to their code. Maybe you need to stick more to your code. Maybe you are just having like this awakening where you're realizing what the truth is. The Lovers is here. This could be a soul connection that you're involved with, or it could just be you trying to grow and heal your dark and light energies and learn to love yourself. Either way, when we do that, we attract our divine partner. So I feel like this is, yeah, Queen of Cups. You guys, somebody's really empathetic here, trying to be in their heart space, okay? But that's like totally opposite energy of what the current energy is. It's the Seven of Wands, and that is like pushing somebody away, pushing people away, being defensive, standing your ground, putting up guards, having like a wall up. The Six of Wands is also here. This could be like, the Six of Wands is about celebrating. It's about like a marriage. Sometimes it's about a union. It's a victory, definitely. But something about this Six of Wands has you a little defensive, okay? It could be Either you or somebody else is seeing somebody celebrating, and that makes you a little defensive. Again, the Queen of Cups is here, the Three Cups. I'm feeling like there is a crowd. I feel like there's too many people here. I feel like I feel like the energy of going out, being around people, you could be watching somebody hanging out with somebody else, somebody could be watching you hanging out, enjoying themselves with somebody else, or somebody could be involved with somebody else. But this really just puts you or somebody else in their heart space. Somebody is becoming more empathetic and more in touch with their heart at this time. But that's not showing up. And the reason why I said it's not showing up is because this Seven of Wands is here, and it's like it's giving a lot of fake, not fake, but a lot of fronting. Okay, a lot of fronting, because this Seven of Swords was on the floor, and that was like not wanting to show how you're feeling on the inside, like not wanting it to be revealed how you're truly feeling. Like it's there, but you don't want it to show too much. And then it's like the feeling also of like being in your heart space too, but not really letting that be known too much, because that's not here on the board. That's actually still in the deck, and that's what I picked up in them. Let's see, what is the future energy for Pisces? Okay, collaborating, working together with somebody. What is the future energy for Pisces? Strength. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Looks like your money is going to be looking a lot better. It is going to be something you need to work on. You could be involved with a Leo. The Strength card came up. Whoa, who had that? You might want to check the fire sign readings that I posted yesterday, March 18th. That was Monday. Who had the Strength? It was either Aries or Leo. Might have been Leo. Anyway, we have Aquarius here too. And we have just fire signs present with the Seven of Wands. I see in the future you're going to need strength for something. You're going to have to come. And this is the same thing I was telling. It might have been Sag even. But I was saying, like, you know, I just love this card. I love the Strength card. It's a beautiful card. Because if you see it, it's an angel and a lion. And this angel is like, well, in the original tarot deck, she has her hand on the lion's mouth. She's keeping him calm, keeping him quiet, keeping him from like overreacting or just like reacting, period. Keeping him from snapping, you know, keeping him from just being a lion and roaring and being ferocious and all the things. Like she's teaching him balance, right? And because of that, because she's so loving to him while she also teaches him, he protects her, right? So the angel represents your light energy, the lion represents your dark energy. Your dark energy inside of you protects you. Your dark side protects you, literally. What happens when somebody becomes a little too dark is because they were usually abused, or they weren't heard enough, or they were neglected or something like that. So that shadow side tends to take over because they constantly feel a need to protect themselves. There's no light. They haven't received enough light to kind of like calm their spirit and let them know that they're safe and that they're okay. So, you know, bad people are usually created, and that's because they weren't protected. They weren't cared for, you know, properly. So, just saying that to say, the Strength card is beautiful because it shows alignment with both sides. You know, and I also just said what I said to say, like, your shadow side isn't bad. It's not bad. It becomes bad when you didn't have enough light around you. Do you get what I'm saying? So we have this belief in today's society that to act in your shadow, to protect yourself, to speak up for yourself, to do what's more authentic for you, and to stand on that and to be okay with that, and to not try to align with everybody, and to realize that you're not for everybody, and that's okay. To be in that energy, you get looked at in a negative light because you are operating in your shadow side. And then people might tell you need to do shadow work. Well, No, shadow work just means you need to, if you have an overbalance of shadow energy, yes, you do. You need to do the shadow work. But to show up in your shadow energy does not mean that you have not done the work for yourself. That does not mean that you're a bad person. It just means that you are in alignment, and you know when to protect yourself and when to be calm. And it's just that balance there within your own self. I say that um, my flesh side to me is more of my light energy. There's light within me too, but my flesh side was the codependent me that really cared about what people thought, really cared about being the good girl, I really cared about that. And I even when I was younger, I named them both. Like, this is Jasmine, my spirit. That was Lachey, my spirit is who I really am. It's who I truly am, and it is the side of me that protects me, that is not afraid to vocalize when I've been hurt, when I've been messed with. So either way it goes, I'm just saying all that to say, in the future, it's looking like you come into alignment with both these energies, and you're no longer trying to people please. You're no longer trying to do what's right for other people, but what's right for you, and what's in most alignment with your soul path and your authentic self. And it's giving you the courage, even. That's what that lion is a symbol of, the courage to move forward and act in your most authentic self. And I love that for you. It's always a journey of self-love when that is taking place. You got the lovers too was on the bottom, and these cards to me coexist. Like, they're one and the same, because the lovers card, people look at that and they go, oh, there's a relationship here, it's twin flame energy. And yes, that could be true, but oftentimes I first see that as a path to loving yourself, because once again, that is your light and dark energy. It is the polar opposite of the devil card. Okay, the devil card is nothing but codependency. It's nothing but feeling trapped in addictions and all that stuff. So when you reach the lovers, you are in an energy of freedom, of alignment with source energy and your higher self. People can view that angel over the two lovers as like divine spirit, but I see it as your higher self, and which is a divine spirit. And I see it as the two energies of you coming together and being in alignment with your higher self, divine source energy, all of that. So at the end of the day, when you're operating in that space, you do become aligned with your soul tribe, your soul mate, your twin flame, things that are really meant for your soul and not your flesh. Okay, Pisces, you could be in an energy right now of dealing with the flesh. In the past, I see healing. I see trying to transmute energies, trying to be balanced. I see wishing. I see trying to make dreams come true. We're going to go ahead and clarify the cards. Sorry. Yeah, you got the Winged Warrior here again. Well, not here again. It's that comes after the Seven of Wands. The Nine of Wands is here. Some of you guys haven't lost faith. There's a lot of wand energy here, which is a lot of fire energy. That's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You guys are making a decision right now, though. You're trying to decide which way to go. The Hierophant is here. You could be involved with a Taurus. You guys are literally on a soul path right now. It looks like trying to gain higher wisdom, higher knowledge. You're trying to tap into your higher self. Pisces is what it truly looks like. You are actually could be just fighting off demons right now. And that's what that Seven of Wands is. Temperance. Temperance is here. Like, Spirit is trying to shift some things in your life. You're really observing, like, what's in front of you, the cups that are in front of you, things that are connected to your heart space right now. And you're wondering if you want to take another offer in, It's kind of like avoiding something. Yeah, that Eight of Cups is here. You are walking away towards something that brings you complete, full fulfillment. And we started off, we saw the Nine of Cups, right? That is like, and I said it. I said like you're working towards what really makes you happy, and that is what that Eight of Cups is representing. You have two cups that are missing. The Two of Cups card is a divine partnership. It's a true love, you know, and so in many ways it represents, it's very similar to the Lovers. And so I mean everything's just all kind of lining up here in your reading. The dots are connecting and constant confirmation. You guys are really on a path to your higher purpose, your higher calling. It feels like an energy of tiredness. I heard tired of the same shit. You guys could just be tired. So it could have something to do with you, the fronting that I picked up earlier, the fronting and pretending like you're this or you're that when you're really feeling this or that. Clarify the sword card, Spirit. Okay, we're gonna put that to the side. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? The Hierophant. Again. I'm gonna pick up that card and say, okay. First thing that tried to pop out. Again, these cards are not exactly popping out. These cards are kind of like, they're kind of like, I'll show you, Jasmine, but I don't really want to put myself out there like that. Yep. Ooh, okay. Star card. Moving away from chaos, back into calmer waters. The Hierophant is here. Again, that's Taurus energy. It could have something to do with a marriage. The Hierophant is about marriage. But again, the Hierophant is also about knowing a higher calling, divine wisdom. Okay. This is moving out of chaos and moving towards something that calls you, that you internally know is right for your spirit. And you're doing this quickly. You or somebody could be trying to give a message. Send a message just seems like it's coming forward. Something about communication. The Six of Swords also has something to do with your thoughts, you know. Swords are about your mind. It's about what you think. And this is coming out of troublesome thoughts and moving into a more calm mindset, which, I mean, that's this year. Learning to tame your ego, learning to tame, right? That's what that lion is, your ego, okay? The mind can be very egotistical. You're learning to tame that. And I see how that could be star energy, healing energy. I see. That's in the past, though. This could be where you are presently. You know, everybody's timeline is not going to be the same, Pisces, so take it how it resonates. There's too many Pisces out there for y'all to all be on the same, you know, journey at the same time, but you know, timelines will shift and they'll be different. Clarify the Seven of Wands, Spirit. Okay, y'all not trying to explain that. Which doesn't surprise me because the Seven of Wands fell on the floor. That's how it came out. It fell. Y'all, I said y'all didn't want to talk too much on that. Okay. Anything on the Seven of Wands? What I have so far is the Hermit. Okay. Alright. What I have so far is the Hermit and the Four of Pentacles. It's just an energy of keeping to yourself. Keeping to yourself. Working Again, the Lovers is here. It's like avoidance. That energy was here. It's coming out in the cards. You're definitely in a defensive mode. Somebody's celebrating. You don't like it. But again, you're just keeping it to yourself. You're trying to work. I feel like you're also working on you, not just like materialistic work. You're also working on yourself. There's an ending here and a new beginning. You have the Death card, then you have the Lovers. Then you have the Two of Swords. You're going to have to decide which way you're going to go, Pisces. The Two of Swords is an energy of avoidance. They are sitting there with two swords crossed in front of their heart space. They're sitting in front of water, too. They look very silly. They are trying to operate from a mental perspective and avoid their heart chakra, the water behind them, which is emotion. They're trying to keep that emotion behind them, okay? They're not trying to look and see what is in front of them. They are trying to go purely on logic. It's not gonna work because something is calling you to be open and be in your heart space, and I think you know that, and I think that is why you are looking down and you're just keeping your mind focused on work. And I think you know there's an ending here. I think you know there's a soul connection that you have with somebody in this energy. Some of you guys could have somebody in front of you and you don't want to see it. Some of you guys ended something with your take it how it resonates, Pisces. Take it how it resonates. Some of y'all ended something and put you in this avoidant energy. Or something ended with a lover. There's a white horse coming towards you. I just see a white horse right here. It's giving second chance, Pisces. It's giving like another opportunity to do things different. The Death card isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, there has to be an ending in order for a new birth to happen, right? In order for you to leave this realm, this lifetime, there has to be a death so you can start over, right? Or whatever, wherever you go after this. Not saying you're about to pass or anything like that, just using that as an example. You know, there has to be some kind of ending before a new beginning can take place. But you're avoiding it. You're avoiding that energy and that ending, and you're just keeping to yourself, focusing on your coins. Hermit mode, though, is supposed to be a time of transformation. It's supposed to be a time of shadow work, of going deep within yourself. I mean, I know you're going to be doing that. If not now, at some point you're going to be, Spirit's going to force it. Okay, I'm surprised the Tower is not here. And who did I say that to? I think it was Sag. Sag energy here too. Okay, let's move forward. Strength card. Let's clarify the Strength card. Coming out of this third party energy, taking time to rest, heal your heart, communicate, clear your thoughts, your mind. Some of y'all are definitely in a third party. And that's what's got you so defensive. Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new offer. This is like having the strength, mustering up the strength, taking care of yourself and your heart, doing the necessary healing to heal your ego, to align your two polar energies within yourself, to really stand tall. It feels like to stand tall and to make some kind of offer that's going to be more beneficial for you, that's going to um, create a new beginning for you, and make things more stable in your life, more abundant. Okay. I like it for you, Pisces. I hope that this resonated. I hope that it answered a few of your questions and gave you some clarity. Um, Again, my goal is to help you on your healing journey, to come into your higher self, and also to heal the empath. That was like my original goal in life, because I consider myself an empath. I still do. I know that I am, but I just think that we all could be empathic if we. Anyway, we all. Anyway, that's a whole nother. Well, maybe you need to hear it, right? Maybe you need to hear it, Pisces. I feel like we. It's a choice. It is a choice. Again, there is such thing as personality disorders and mental illnesses, as to where it's harder to control. It is harder to be aware of yourself. But at the beginning of the day, or story, or life, we're all born with empathy. And the opposite of that, right, is narcissism. We're all born with that, right? Take a baby, for example. If you've ever been around a child, I've been around many. I've got 6 of my own. Babies are born narcissistic. They don't care about nobody but themselves. And that's not a bad thing. That's how they survive, right? That's literally what they need to survive. They don't care if you're asleep. You need to wake up and feed them, okay? They don't care if you're ready to feed them. They want to sleep. You know, they don't care if you just put a new outfit on them. They're gonna shit their pants, and they don't care if it goes up their back. They don't care. They can't help themselves. They are just trying to survive. They're just functioning in their own space. They're crying. They want you at their beck and call. You know, when they demand it, you need to come, right? In that sense, their narcissism is not a bad thing. It is literally what they need. It's a defense mechanism. It's what they need to survive. They are also very empathetic. Have you ever been sad around the baby, or upset or frustrated? Like, they just cry. They they just get their little lips starts quivering, and they don't want you to yell at them. I mean, they're just sensitive to that energy. They're so fragile. They're so fragile because they can feel all the things. They can feel it, right? I've been a daycare teacher for 12 years now. So there's been many times I've been so sad, and these kids will come and they'll just hug me, and I haven't even told them that I'm sad. I'm over here trying to like be happy, Miss Jasmine, and all this stuff. So they'll literally sense it. Okay, so I said all that to say we are born with those two things, and just like I said, with the shadow and the light energy, we take on, right? That is the shadow and the light, honestly. Empathy and narcissism. It's like the two polar opposites, ego and so the more dominant one, the one that we have to feed the most, will become the more dominant one. So that's why you can literally have two children in the same household, and if one is the golden child and they're getting like everything they need, even more than what they need, if they are getting things without having to earn it, they are feeling entitled, they are feeling narcissistic, and then you can also have the ones become narcissistic who didn't get their needs met, so they had to hyper focus on themselves and hyper focus on their own needs, and care more about themselves than others. And then you have those who were I'm losing my train of thought, or not the train of thought, but the words that I want to say. But you create people pleasers, because you have those who had high expectations of them, who had to what is the words I am looking for? But they had to stand in for parents. They had to be responsible for their parents' emotions. They had to be just responsible in a lot of ways. So they became more careful. Okay, they became more vigilant on the energies around them. They were able to pick up when things shifted, when things changed, when Their parent went from happy and loving to not so happy and loving, and they didn't have to say anything. They just felt the energy change. They felt like this is how you create an empath, okay? And then it's also very similar to borderline personality disorder. You create these things in children because of how you've treated them. You know, so I myself, I growing up, grew up in a very physically abusive household. I was the oldest. I had a lot of responsibility on me. My mom manipulated me a lot. Like I was responsible for her feelings, and she couldn't take accountability for any of it. So it took me a long time. It took me well into my adulthood to be like, you know what, that is not my responsibility. That is not my issue, and just learn how to create boundaries. So I just said all that to say I started with my whole um, my whole goal initially was to heal the impact. But the more I learned, the more I realized we just all need healing. Period. So that was like my long story just to get to that main point. But I felt like I needed to say that because some of you guys needed to hear that and to see that. And I started off saying it's a choice. It is because, I mean, you have people out there like mental illness who was a diagnosed narcissist. He has a narcissistic personality disorder. It's a disorder for him. He struggles because it's been embedded into his DNA at this point for survival. But he's become self-aware and he's using that to help heal empaths. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. And not to say that his wife doesn't still deal with his narcissistic ways. She probably does. But he's aware that he has a problem and he's trying to fix it, and he's trying to um, be he's trying to acknowledge, like, yes, this is what we do as narcs. So don't victims of narcs are gaslighted so much, and their realities are so warped all the time that it's hard to many get in this like suicidal energy because they just are like constantly confused of what's real, what's not. Their memories become shot. Their ADHD becomes like, it's a thing. Okay, you gotta study uh, psychology. Okay, all these things to truly understand it. But I just say that to say, like, it becomes a choice to be an abuser in these energies or not, right? You can be an abuser. It doesn't matter what line in the spectrum you fall under. You can be an abuser. Typically, empaths are abusive to themselves, okay? Because they take more from abusers than they need to. They don't know how to set boundaries. So learn how to set those boundaries. Learn that you are okay if you operate in your shadow side to set boundaries and protect yourself. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Anyway, I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. Okay, bye.